She'll smile. She'll nod. She might even say everything's okay. But what she won't do is tell you what she really wants. She wishes you'd just know. She wants you to figure it out, but she won't say a word. She hopes you'll just understand. But most men don't. Most try to fix. Most try to ask. But the high-value man, he acts without needing to be told. This is Stoicism, not just a philosophy, but a radar. A radar tuned to pick up the frequency women use when they speak without speaking. Let's break down 4 things women want you to do but will never actually ask for. Number 1, it's a curveball. Undress her mind before you ever think about touching her skin. She's not going to text you, "Hey, wanna chat about Play-Doh tonight?" But make no mistake, she aches for a man who sees depth as foreplay. Here's what most men miss. It's not about being more intelligent. It's about being mentally, emotionally, and verbally present. Women aren't drawn just to your abs, your cash, or that car you flex online. They're pulled toward a man who can dance through conversation like it's a slow-burning seduction. A man who listens not to reply, but to discover. Let me give it to you. Raw women are thought machines. Loops of emotion mixed with analysis. If you can navigate that without judgment, without rushing to fix, without pulling away, you instantly become rare. Know what's even rarer? A man who can quote Epictetus and make her laugh. Stoic move. Don't rush it. When she says, "I had a weird day," don't fire back with, "What happened?" Just say, "Tell me what made it weird." Let her unwind. Every woman has an emotional zip file, and the man who knows how to unpack it gently, carefully, without blowing it all up earns something no gym ever could. She wants mental intimacy before she'll surrender physically, but she won't admit that. Why? Because she's said it before, and she was met with blank stares, mindless scrolling, and football games. So here's your play. Next time she shares a sliver of her world, don't make it a conversation. Make it a temple. Light a candle in it. Sit there. Worship her trust with your stillness. Then say one thing, just one, that actually matters. Those 3 words will make her feel safer than any lock on any door ever could. Because here's the truth. Every woman is secretly waiting for a man who can undress her thoughts long before even thinking about her body, to own the room, then vanish like a ghost. Confidence doesn't yell. It hovers. It walks into a room and makes people wonder, who is that? And why do I want to know? Here's what she won't say aloud. She wants a man who moves like he knows every exit, but doesn't need to point it out. She craves mystery. She craves control, but not control over you. She wants to see that you could dominate the room, and then watch you let it go. That's the seduction. That's the Stoic edge. Most men walk in and start performing, trying to be alpha. Look at me energy. Trying to be the star in every scene. But the Stoic man, he doesn't perform. He studies. He watches. He calculates. Like a chess master 3 steps ahead. And when he finally speaks, it lands like thunder, echoing off a quiet mountain. Not because he shouted, but because his silence made people lean in. She sees this. She notices the man who doesn't try to entertain her, the one who doesn't pour out his trauma for sympathy, the one who speaks with gravity and then vanishes. Disappearing isn't ghosting, it's strategy. Here's your secret move. Master the art of less. Say less, post less, text less, and every time you do show up, make it matter. When she meets a man who could dominate a room but doesn't cling to it, that's when she's intrigued. She wonders, what does he know that no one else does? That kind of curiosity, it births desire, and desire is the currency she never admits she's dying to spend. Let others chase attention. You chase detachment, because nothing messes with a woman more than a man who could have anyone, but walks away without flinching. That's the Stoic paradox. And it's not about pretending to be hard. It's about being unbothered even by her approval. 3. her soul, without a single word. There's a moment, a split second, where she'll look at you and wonder, does he feel me? Not just see, not just hear, feel. Here's what she'll never say. She wants you to speak, but not with words, with your presence. That's where 99% of guys fall short. They think connection happens through jokes, lines, and compliments. But the man who learns to make her feel seen without even opening his mouth, he becomes the storm she never saw coming. Here's the Stoic magic cue. Don't have to touch her body to reach her soul. You just need to be there, undistracted, undeniable, unapologetic. When she talks, don't wait for your turn to speak, wait for her heartbeat to guide the pause. Then lock eyes and hold it, like you're capturing a memory before it disappears. Why does this hit so deep? Because women are emotional archaeologists. They dig, they read between words. But when they meet a man who says nothing, yet makes them feel everything, they fall. Silently, completely. You don't need the perfect line. You need energy that whispers, you're safe. You're not being judged. And no, I don't need anything from you right now. That's rare. Most men speak from need. You speak from abundance. And sometimes, abundance says nothing. The Stoic man doesn't talk to prove value. He breathes like he knows it. And she feels that like thunder behind a locked door. So here's your next move. Next time she's beside you, don't speak. Just sit. Let your stillness wrap around her like velvet. No distractions, no jokes, just you unshaken. She'll get nervous. She might fidget, twirl her hair, because she's not used to this kind of presence. And when you finally do speak, whisper, you don't have to say anything. I already understand. That moment, it'll brand itself into her memory, like her favorite song. She won't know how you did it, but she'll never forget how she felt. Make her chase what she can't name. Here's the secret. The most unforgettable man isn't the one who says all the right things. It's the one who makes her feel something she can't define. Not the flower sender, not the emoji blaster, but the one who leaves her thinking, what is this and why can't I stop thinking about him? Women fall for emotional suspense, not clarity, questions, not answers. That's where Stoicism becomes your greatest weapon. Most guys flood her with energy, constant compliments, texts, validation. They become an open book. You become a locked journal with a missing page. Women don't chase men, they chase meaning. And the man who feels like a mystery she can't quite solve, he becomes an obsession. Let me give it to you, Rosh. She won't chase what's always there. She won't crave what's already explained, but she will crave the man whose energy lingers long after he's gone. Like smoke. This isn't manipulation. This isn't a game. It's not avoiding intimacy, it's elevating it. Stoic tactic. Be warm then quiet. Be here then gone. Be kind then still. Let her feel the warmth. Then feel the absence. That contrast. It creates longing. She'll tell her friends, he's different. They'll ask, do you like him? She'll pause. I don't know, but I can't stop thinking about him. That's how you win. You don't need to be her type. You need to be undefined. Let her fill in the blanks. Let her assign meaning to your stillness. Let her wonder in your silence. You don't chase. You don't explain. You exist like a shadow on the wall. Close, but never quite reachable. And one day, when she finally asks, what are we? Look her in the eye and say, whatever you've been dreaming of. Because deep down, she never wanted a man she could predict. She wanted a man she could feel without knowing why. You want to move her. Stop convincing. Start being. Stop chasing love. Become the kind of man love can't ignore. Like this video. If something clicked, subscribe for more psychological deep dives into Stoicism, attraction, and raw masculine power. Drop a comment. The one thing I'll start doing today is, and as always, stay silent, stay strong, stay stoic.